Gina, thank you very much.
You said earlier on that BP Collins are not just a law firm, you're a part of the community. Explain a bit more then why you decided to go down putting a CSR strategy in place and evolving that over the 5, 6, 7 years that you've been doing it.
Yeah. Well, for us as a business, we've always done sort of various sort of activities. We've always had initiatives around our staff, which would be led by our HR team, initiatives around our buildings and doing the right things, which is led by our facilities team, initiatives around our community, which is led by the marketing team. And so the CSR allowed us to sort of draw all those things together and start to look at what we're doing, as opposed to in silos, actually holistically.
Yeah.
And then almost like an assessment in itself, see, well, where are there pieces missing in the puzzle, and how do we then develop that to have a truly holistic approach?
Yeah.
You know, and areas that we looked at, you know, were things like local supply chains. Are we doing enough of that? Can we do more? You know, and what's the impact of that? A, for supporting local businesses, but also reducing our carbon footprint. You know, so we started to look at things, because we're now talking to each other about the initiatives that we're doing, not just to support the business, but actually in a broader context. So I think the CSR sort of looking at CSR and the CSR accreditation enabled us to do that and bring it together.
Okay.
And it was probably only when I had an initial conversation with, you know, Richard at CSRA, and somebody says, well, you're doing lots of things, but you're not sort of drawing that together, that I really started to think, that's an excellent point. And here's the whole initiative that can help us draw that together and help us make improvements and make sure we're doing the right things in the right areas and actually assess what we do.